Good morning, girls. Hope you all are hale and hearty. Welcome back to your English class. But before we proceed, just tell me how many of you really believe in the principle forgive and forget? Do you really feel that this principle helps in maintaining cordial relations with others? Just think over it. Because, children, our next story, it is a one act play where the author convey the message that the principle of forgive and forget can really help in maintaining cordial relationship with one's neighbors or others. You all must have noticed, children, whenever there is a quarrel or a fight, people they put important issues behind and they waste a lot of time in arguing over small things, right? And these arguments then develop into fights, then slowly it leads to abusing or rebuking each other. This damages the relationship, children. So it is mandatory to follow this principle of forgive and forget if one wants to have cordial relationship with others, children. Now, children, our next story, as I said, it is a one act play, The Proposal by Anton Chekhov. Yes, he is the author, children, Anton Chekhov. He is a Russian playwright and a very well known short story writer. He produced 4 classics and many famous short stories like The Chameleon, The Bet. Okay. Now, this story, children, The Proposal, as I said, is a one act play. That means there will be only one act. Generally, in some of the dramas, we have several acts. But here it is a one act play by the Russian short story writer and dramatist Anton Chekhov. And this play, children, is set in a rural countryside of Russia. A long time wealthy neighbor of Stepan Chubukov, that is Ivan Lomov, he comes to seek the hand of Stepan's daughter. What is the name of the daughter? Natalia. Remember. Okay, neighbor is Ivan Lomov. Shubukov's daughter is Natalia. Now, as three of them are very proud and quarrelsome, they start fighting over petty issues. The proposal of marriage is made finally, but the quarreling still continues. That we'll read and see in the text. Now let us talk about the characters. Stepan Stepanovich Shubukov, who is a landowner and the father of a young girl named Natalia. Natalia, she is a young girl, very fuzzy and argumentative. And the last one that you can see in the image, dressed formally in the coat, bow tie, that is Ivan Lomov. He is a young man who wishes to marry Natalia and he is very argumentative as well. Okay, so let's see what is the story about. The play, as you can see, it begins with the scene set in Shubukov's house. Okay, Lomov comes there and meets Shubukov. Shubukov is extremely happy to meet him. He asks him to sit down and inquires why he was wearing an evening dress, why he was formally dressed up. So Lomov tells him that he has come there with a purpose. And he tells him that he wants to request him about something. Suddenly he gets excited. Chubukov feels that he must have come to borrow money from him. Lomov starts to speak and talks about random things. Children, he is in a habit of beating round the bush. Okay, beating round the bush means he never talks straight to the point. Lomov. Okay. Finally, he tells Chubukov that he has come there to ask for Natalia's hand. Hearing this, Chubukov gets excited. He gets so happy that he starts to behave idiotically. He hugs Lomov, kisses him, calls him precious one. Lomov tells Chubukov that he wants his consent for the marriage. Chubukov tells him that he was always hoping that he would come to ask for Natalia's hand. Now, Lomov actually suffers of palpitation, children. Palpitation is thumping of the heart, or that is to the heart beat quickly, strongly, not in a regular way, maybe because of excitement or nervousness. So Lomov starts trembling due to this overexcitement. He says that if he would have looked for a perfect partner, he would have never got one. And he would have remained unmarried. He feels that Natalia is a good housekeeper. He says that she is not bad looking, she is well educated. So he feels he is already too old to get married and now he should lead a quiet and regular life. I hope, children, you all are following me.